Hello and welcome to my stream today, where I'm going to be playing by far the Command & Conquer game with the best music ever, which is Command & Conquer Tiberium Dawn. Which, yeah, okay, the main menu music is but let's just go into the game with the GDI.
Initiative selected.
God, it's been a while since
Are you
I played
picking
this
this
game.
up? Good. I know you need more deep background, but we're up against it. Nod forces have fortified this beachhead at X-16Y42. Intelligence is still coming in, so we can't tell you a lot. But we found a chink in their armor. Commander Carter can sneak you and some backup forces on shore right here. You may get some artillery support from his gunboats, but this is mostly grunt work. Your mission is simple. Knock out all fortifications, eliminate all Nod troops, and establish a beachhead by building your base. Good luck.
That's the first mission ever. And I can already say that it plays one of the best songs right off the bat.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
New construction options.
Ready?
Building.
Right away, sir.
Reinforcements have
Moving out,
arrived.
moving out. Roger. Right away, sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
Construction complete. New
So the
construction
sound is a
options.
little quiet right now. The music.
We are going to have to act.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Building. Reinforcements have
There's a
arrived.
very unstable
Ready and waiting. Got it,
situation
got
on
it.
the ground
You got it.
that is
Got it right away, sir.
unfolding very quickly.
Our base is under attack. Construction complete. New construction
Ready and waiting. Yes,
options.
sir. Yes, sir.
Hi, Sleepless.
Unit ready.
Yes, affirmative. Reporting.
Reinforcements have
Ready and waiting.
arrived.
What is it, Sleepless?
Reporting.
Why the R?
Wait. Affirmative. Yes, affirmative. Right away, sir.
Not used to old games?
Waiting or moving out.
Or at least not
Building.
games this old.
Unit moving out. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Unit reporting.
Brain hearts.
All vehicle. Yes, sir.
That's bad.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Roger. Yes, sir.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Building.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Oh, so this game is a little slow.
Unit reporting.
Unit ready. Building.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir.
At least in my opinion. Oh.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Yes. Yes. Right away, sir. Roger. Right away, sir. Moving out. Roger.
Building.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Moving out. Affirmative. Got it.
Oh, there's another one.
You got it. Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative. You got it.
The music in this game is so
Not a
good.
problem.
Yeah, it's very old and
Yes, sir.
very old style music, but
Got it. Affirmative.
Unit
got some music
ready.
good.
Affirmative.
At the nation bar, yes, what?
Affirmative. Moving out.
Trust me, it's not covering anything, Paul.
Yes,
It's a
sir.
very unstable
The only thing that's there is the options
Mission
button.
accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
Very quickly.
Can you read it though? Is the resolution high enough? Or do I have to make it bigger? Yes, for what? You can read it? Because I specifically put it in, it's clear good. I specifically put it in a place where it wouldn't be in the way. Or it shouldn't be in the way. You know these cutscenes? At least I'll have enough money for my Division 2 or something. I have to admit I don't remember this music piece. Oh no, it's just the start of it that I've never heard. Because it was cut down in length for the... Oh! Did it just crash? Oh, there we go. just the animation wasn't quite.
Good job with the
For it.
beachhead, Commander. It's time to bring you up to speed on Nod so you know what you're dealing with. This is Kane, the self-appointed leader of the Brotherhood of Nod.
Fucking charismatic bastard. He's great. Fucking love him.
Stand by, I'll link us up.
Condition critical. Know why Nod had this beach bottled up? They're protecting a big Tiberium refinery that intelligence somehow missed. We need backup now. Nod troops are pouring out of their base, strangling our foothold. We gotta knock out that refinery, eliminate all Nod forces before we lose our position. I don't know how long we can hold out.
Damn. You heard the man. What are you waiting for?
Our base is under attack. Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Building.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, at least it's not Red Alert's video quality.
Unit report. Moving out. Knowledge. Moving out. Knowledge. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Knowledge. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Knowledge. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reinforcements
Yes,
have
Waiting
arrived.
for knowledge. Yes, sir. Unit moving out.
The anniversary plate.
Knowledge. Yes, sir. Getting out.
Honestly speaking, you have to put it into comparison.
Reporting.
The early NFS you're talking about is like
Yes, sir.
2003 to 2005. This game is 1995.
Unit reporting. Affirmative.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Acknowledge.
Oh, God.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Got it. Waiting order. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, moving out.
Unit lost.
Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Not a problem.
Low power. Building.
Yes, sir. Got it. Yes, sir.
Did the game should put this up lower again? Yes.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Unit ready.
Not sure why, but it did.
Construction complete. New construction
Yes, sir.
options.
Affirmative.
Try the vehicle first.
Building. Unit
Right away,
lost.
sir.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes, ready
ready.
and waiting.
Unit lost. Building.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Waiting order. Right away, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Reporting. You got it. Reporting. Waiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Not a problem.
Unit lost.
Something that I do have to get used to is that you don't. But they don't. Depends on what you put on it.
Moving out. Right away, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. You got it. Reporting. Ready and waiting.
Building. Unit ready.
Moving out.
Building.
Affirmative. You got it. Right away.
It still feels slow.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Not a problem. You got it, sir.
Building.
Yes, sir. You got it. Roger. Moving out. Moving out.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Roger.
And Peterson kind of about
Moving
that.
out. Moving out. Ready and waiting. Right away, yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Not a problem. Yes, moving out. Reporting. Moving out.
Building.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Moving out. Ready and waiting. Right away, sir.
Building.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Yes, waiting. Got knowledge. Waiting.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Moving out. Not a problem.
The music in this game is so fucking good.
Right away, yes, sir.
This is one of the pieces that didn't
Yeah, not a problem.
like
Not a problem. Right away.
make it into a later game and so on.
Yes, sir.
And honestly, didn't even remember this music piece.
Right away, sir. Knowledge. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ready. Wait. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Right away. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Reporting. Moving out. Wait.
Not building
Moving
captured.
out. Ready? Got it. Wait. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Ready and wait. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Lost.
No, wait away. Roger. Ready and wait. Moving out. Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Moving out. Roger.
Oh shit.
Moving out. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir. Got it. Yes, sir. Right away. Waiting order.
Our
Roger.
base
Not a
is under
problem.
attack.
Yes, sir.
Capture it.
Not building
Yes.
captured.
Affirmative.
Building.
Reporting.
Not building captured.
Moving out. Right away, sir. Got it.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Waiting order.
Building.
Got it. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building. Primary building selected.
Knowledge.
Unit ready. Building.
Reporting.
Unit ready. Building.
Reporting.
Unit
It's
ready.
unhealthy.
Building.
How much is sure?
Unit ready. Building.
Got it.
Unit ready. Building.
Knowledge. Yes, sir. Reporting. Reporting, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
You got it.
Just
Building.
taking over
On
your
hold.
base.
Building.
Reporting.
Fight.
Reporting.
Win. Prevail.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Not building
Yes,
captured.
sir. Moving out.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
There's another one that
Not a problem.
didn't make it into the later games, song-wise I mean. Even though it's a really good song.
Yes, sir.
Not
At least for an
building
RTS game.
Yes, sir. Roger.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. I'm going to breeze through the early missions very quickly. I will actually save in the next mission though, so that if it crashes, I don't have to, replay all of it. I'm gonna wait actually to see if it's actually the song that I think it is. Because if it is, then that just means that in the PlayStation version they cut it shorter. It is. Good music all across this game. I'll wait for it. It just doesn't like the animation, it seems. It seems to really not like this animation. It's interesting. There we go. Latvia. Population 2,728,000. I want to point out that some countries that don't even exist anymore are still on this map.
I know I promised more deep background on Kane and Nod, but there'll be time for that later. Carter says you hit the ground fighting. Nice job. Now we need that again. Somewhere in this section is a Nod
What do we need
base.
to do?
It's protected against airstrikes by Nod SAM sites.
Ah, the one
Knock
where we
them
get
out so
grenadiers
Colonel
to
Morelli
destroy
can
the
provide
SAM
air
sites.
support. That should make it easier for you to take out the base.
There's going to be some
I'll
really
be
hard
out of the
missions
loop
later
for
on.
a couple of days doing civvy time at the UN. Don't let me down.
Grenades!
Reporting. Reporting. Moving out. Awaiting order. Affirmative.
New construction options.
Unit report. Waiting order. Ready. Roger.
Building. On hold. Building.
Reporting.
I'll actually save here.
Yep. Moving out. Ready and wait. Right away. Right away. Moving out. Moving out. Unit report. Moving out.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
New construction options.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out.
I think that's submarine on there.
Affirmative. Moving
Yeah,
out.
that's submarine.
Affirmative.
Time to not
Moving out.
run my
Affirmative.
infantry into that.
Reporting. Yes. Ready and affirmative. 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 Not a problem.
Unit lost.
Yes.
Construction complete. Unit lost. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Knowledge.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Ready. Waiting. Moving out. Ready. Waiting. Knowledge.
Building.
Yes, moving out. Roger. Right away, sir. Roger. Moving out. Reporting. Moving out.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Moving. Affirmative. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
I think that's faster. Should at least fly faster.
Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ready. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Lost. Construction complete. Building. Building.
Let do with some grenadiers.
Unit ready. Building.
I should destroy that.
Construction complete. Select deployed unit. Building. Unit ready.
Report. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Moving out. You got it.
Hey, lady, cuts me. Hey, bonus. Now that I hear this noise, I should have actually picked the option to disable the grenade throwing noise when installing the game. Or installing the patch for the game, rather.
Moving
Prevail.
out.
Fight. Win. Prevail.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
There's a lot of submarine on the map. Can I just drive over them?
Acknowledge.
No.
Yes, sir.
This game looks old. This game is old. This game is just as old as I am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Unit moving out. Yes, sir. Reporting. Moving out. Waiting order. Got it. Waiting order. Reporting out. Ready. Waiting.
But at the same time, this game is still good. Sound design is not the best. I'll admit that. Though the music is amazing. And I stand by that. Pretty sure that the current is already the fastest, I don't know. I remember this being faster. Maybe I'll try something real quick.
Battle control terminated.
Give me 1 second. This will not take long. Because I have actually fiddled around with the files before the stream. So it shouldn't be too hard to figure this out. Let's figure. That's already faster. Okay, now I actually have to bring my child back up though. Well, it did only take 1 second, didn't it? For fuck's sake. How's this? How's that? There we go.
Ready and wait. Yes, moving out. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Waiting for reporting.
It probably reset the sound. Actually, it's probably just the song.
Ready and waiting.
Shouldn't be any louder than it was before.
Moving out. Affirmative.
Is it louder than before?
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative.
It's louder than me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out.
Then now it should be better.
Moving out. Affirmative.
Oh, there's a guy hiding in that tree. There's a guy hiding in that tree. Mhm.
Unit lost.
Oh, that thing's almost finished building. I'd have to find the enemy anti-aircraft guns. So I can't remember what they're built, and I should completely avoid running my infantry over the Siberium, because that will kill them. It's toxic. Well, it's not actually toxic. If you get in touch with it, it's green crystals that pull the minerals out of the ground, out of the trees, out of the animals, out of humans. It basically takes all the minerals out of your body. It just grows inside of you. And on your skin. Everywhere, honestly. Which in the first game, the plot point is that a meteorite came down near the river of Tiber, which a scientist found and called it Tiberium, because it was green crystals that were spreading there. These crystals were spreading quite quickly. They were putting the minerals out of the ground, so, you know, people could make money out of them, because iron, gold, and everything was just on the skin of the earth. You could just scratch them up and, well,
Building.
melt them down to get minerals.
Yes, sir. Ready and waiting.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
But it turns out that
Unit ready.
it spreads like wildfire because it pulls the minerals out of anything and everything. Now there's this one group, the Brotherhood of Nod, that completely anticipated Tiberium coming to the Earth. Who anticipated it? Kane. How? Nobody fucking knows.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Very independent uses that bomb. Oh, that's what the Nod does. Not in this game. But that's what the Nod does.
Unit ready. Building.
To demonstrate what happens when you run an infantryman over Tiberium.
Unit ready. Lost.
I think that was a good demonstration.
Unit ready. Building.
So yeah, don't do that. Oh, that was because it was a grenadier. That didn't have anything to do with, you know, the Tiberium. I have to admit that. What about tanks? Tanks are fine.
Unit ready. Building.
Warning, not a problem. Right away, sir. Not a problem.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Right away, sir. Affirmative. Right away, sir.
Unit lost. Unit
Oh,
lost.
one of those grenades hit my own soldiers.
Right away, sir. Got it.
Building.
Some cheap chips all over Tiberium.
Unit
What?
ready. Building.
But why? They have like no nutrients. God damn it!
Unit ready. Building.
But they
Unit
okay,
ready.
they spread through the ground.
Got it.
That's
Moving out.
that's a problem. You can't just like cover them on all sides with cheap chips.
Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Also, I did say cheap tanks are fine, but
Roger. Affirmative.
you know, tanks are only really fine because you know you don't park them on there for years.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Moving out. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. You got affirmative.
Unit lost.
There we go. Sorry about that.
Lost.
Warning.
Building.
Affirmative. Warning.
Unit lost. Unit
Bam,
ready.
bam, bam,
Building.
bam, 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 bam.
Unit ready.
Hey, airstrike ready. There we go. All anti-aircraft batteries are down. Just do that.
Unit ready. Building.
Let's get back to equal justice.
Unit
Increase fear
ready.
and suspicion.
Repeat.
Let's get back to equal justice.
Have to do something really quick.
Repeat.
Let's get back to equal justice. Increase fear and suspicion.
Repeat.
Increase fear and suspicion. Just do it up.
Every encounter is going to be much more difficult. Repeat. Every encounter is going to be much more difficult. Repeat.
Building.
That bombing run was depressive, yes.
Repeat.
Unit ready.
But you know what it was as well? Balanced.
This is about combat.
Just do it up. Just do it up. Just do it up. Just do it up.
Unit lost.
Just do it up.
Unit ready. Building.
The good thing is that they can't build any more infantry, so I just have to deal with the infantry that's left on the map. Who cares about morals and the Global Defense Initiative? These guys are terrorists. Not as much terrorists as the GLA of the other game that we played last, but terrorists. That's a roll cut and a half. No, actually, that was 5. I'm a mechanical. I'm a mechanical. I'm a mechanical man.
Unit ready. Building.
Mission accomplished. Oh no, there's still a silo. That'll be gone soon.
Unit ready.
I do have to destroy everything. Na na na. There's nothing. There's still a turret up here or something. Or do I actually have to destroy everything?
Building.
When I was saying that the oil truck was the most dangerous thing about the entire base, I wasn't joking.
Unit ready.
They always do that.
Mission.
Ah, there we go. That was the last enemy unit. Dun, 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 dun. A10 Thunderbolts. Which, you know, if I actually had an A10 Thunderbolt airstrike there, that would have been a lot more useful than the one I got. Seriously. That was a little bit, you know... Then again, later on I get some air units that are going to be really iconic and really awesome. Just the Orca. If only it would have been that effective. Leadership, 37%. Efficiency, 5%. Yay. Probably lost more than the enemies. No, okay. Never mind. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Time for Will It Crash? Place your bets. I say it won't. Once the animation is going to be over, it'll just tell me, select where you want to go, basically. There we go. Do we want to go here, here, or here? It's gonna be on the same mission, by the way. It doesn't fucking matter. Poland! Yes! I'm visiting.
Sanctioned by the United Nations, the Global Defense Initiative has one goal: eliminate multinational terrorism in an effort to preserve freedom. The Brotherhood of Nod, an ancient and secret society, maintains strong ties with most global terrorist organizations. Commanded by this man, known only as Kane, Nod's long-term goals are unknown. However, recent activities include expansionary behavior into disenfranchised nations, high-volume investment in global trade markets, and aggressive manipulation of international mass media.
Why is it changing the sub price? What? Euro is worth more than $1, you fuck.
These efforts are suspected to be funded by Nod's access to vast Tiberium deposits. Tiberium continues to confound the scientific community, soaking up ground minerals and soil nutrients like a sponge. The end result of this unique leaching process creates the formation of Tiberium crystals, rich in precious metals and available for collection with a minimum of mining expense.
Does it burn? We'll get to that later. Way later, but we'll get to that later.
Delta Sierra Echo to Commander, approaching next objective. Welcome to the lovely town of Bialystok. Island sight, huh? A ham SOS from here said Nod forces were en route. Haven't reached Shepard, so I can't confirm, but I'm 99% sure Shep would want you to take Bialystok before Nod does. Backup's on the way, but I can't say when it'll get there. You're on point.
Thanks for the
Good now.
donation, Lynn. Or Hopo, how you call it on Twitch. Loud. Nope, wrong button.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Not a problem. Reporting. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Not a problem. Yes, sir. Moving out, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Waiting order. Yes, sir. Reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Got it. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Acknowledged.
We will see, Lynn. We will see.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out.
Honestly speaking, I only set it to $100 because what sum is so high that people wouldn't pay it? I'm trying actively to avoid playing CNC4 here. What are game sets?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In division or what game?
Sir. Affirmative. Affirmative, sir.
Oh, there will be balancing problems. It's Ubisoft, there will be balancing problems.
Yes, sir.
Well, they don't make good games.
Yes, sir.
Balancing isn't the strong point. This is actually the best, like, example for how terrible they are balancing stuff. Because not just Clash, Lion. Lion is so OP, he had to be actively removed from ranked. From ranked and pro play.
Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And Ash. Flying is worse, let's be honest.
Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Tanks? Why do you have tanks? No, 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 no! Dodge them, you cunts! Bam, 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 bam.
Acknowledge. Moving out.
So, who thought of this?
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Just do it up. Just do it up.
No reinforcements, nothing?
Just do it up.
Because that's a little,
Just do it up.
optimistic.
Just do it up. Just do it up. Just do it up.
Unit lost.
You know, that doesn't work.
Unit lost.
Let's get back to equal justice.
Let's restart this.
Increase fear and suspicion.
Repeat.
Let's get
Oh.
let's get back to equal justice.
Repeat.
Let's get back to equal justice.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Let's go to the right first this time.
Right away, sir. You got it. Affirmative. You got it. Right away, sir. Moving out. Right away, sir. You got it. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Moving out.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. You got it. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. You got it. Moving out. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Kill the infantry.
Got it. Yes, sir. Got it. Got it. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Right.
That's those taken out.
Moving out.
But still, I don't think
Moving out.
I can
Affirmative.
afford a lot of mistakes here.
Moving out.
The fact that I'm not getting any reinforcements is quite surprising.
Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Right away, sir. Moving out. Got it. Moving out.
Because those tanks that spawned in on there were, or that are on there, just a little too much for these vehicles and stuff. I don't mind about the buggies, but the tanks are a little much.
Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Reporting. Got it. Got it.
So I either have to find out where I get reinforcements, or, since I have to kill everything anyway, get real lucky.
Got it. Got it. Affirmative. Got it. Moving out. Right away, sir. Right away, sir.
Okay, that's a dead end as well.
Affirmative. Not a problem.
Goes up that exotic weapons will be interesting. I don't know what that means, so I hope so too, I guess. Because interesting weapons are always good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waiting order. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Got it. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Not a
Another
problem.
one behind that tree. Another two behind the tree. Named... okay.
Moving out.
This is probably going to be the first mission where we hear a lot of the soundtrack.
Moving out.
Which I honestly don't mind, because the music in this game is so fucking good.
Moving out.
Yes, it's old and you hear it's old, but this music ages really well. At least in my opinion. What has become delayed bombs? That's interesting. Just do that. That was on a Saurian sniper rifle. Was it at least a good rifle, or was it terrible in other respects?
Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. You got it. Not a problem.
Let's get back to equal justice.
Increase fear and suspicion.
Repeat.
Let's get back to equal justice.
Got it. Right away, sir. Repeat.
Let's get back.
Oh, there's another one hiding in the trees.
Increase fear and suspicion.
Repeat.
I really wonder how well the remake's gonna be of this game. Of these games, rather. Because they're gonna remake this and CNC Red Alert. Was okay?
Repeat.
Gentlemen, this is about combat.
Repeat.
Gentlemen, this is about combat.
Just do that.
Just do it up.
Moving out. Moving out.
Good DPS boost.
Just do it up.
Could you use those as in the Dark Zone as well?
Just do it up.
Or were the parks disabled or something?
Got it. Roger. Moving out.
You could? Neat. So then, I was about to say everything up here is clear, but somehow there's 3 people there.
Not a problem. Affirmative. Moving out. Roger.
I don't know where they came from, but they're there. Pretty sure they weren't there before. Da, 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 da. I don't know if it was good because it was a scar that would reverse his skills on destroying weak points. Okay.
Knowledge. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Mission accomplished.
Well, okay.
War-torn Bialystok, once a happy farming town for peace-loving peasants. Today, a slaughterhouse. Yet one more casualty in the insane GDI assault against mankind. Yet another in a series of villages wiped off the earth by the Global Defense Initiative and its misguided leader, General Mark Shepard. And what crime did Bialystok commit to warrant said carnage? Sources indicate that GDI terrorists were convinced that this simple hamlet was involved in the manufacture and shipping of Tiberium. When will this madness end? Only when General Shepard and his vision of one world order is stopped. This is Greg Burdett, Bialystok.
Cut.
Kane, you son of a bitch.
Excellent. Now, do it again in French and German. I want 300 copies made and sent to every TV station in Europe. We have the satellite for another 10 minutes. Is that camera still running?
Kane, you son of a bitch. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Time for Will It Crash? Today's episode, Mission 5. Now, we will wait and place your bets. Good of the FMV in this game. The FMVs are great. They're actually, in my opinion, they hold up better than the ones in Red Alert 1. It didn't crash. Let's go to West Germany. Just skip the East.
It's a lie, all of it. GDI wouldn't slaughter children.
Was Bialystok a Tiberium Center?
Isn't this another incident of GDI reacting to incorrect information?
Any comment?
Should GDI funding be cut?
Oh, they looked in you to dig. Oh, God. Now this is where it escalates. The start is now. Because GDI funding has been cut. So what happens if a terrorist organization gets the one military force that is trying to fight to cut their funding? I'm going to take this ahead of you. Bad shit. Publicity from not media manipulated has resulted in United Nations investigating into the GDI activities. On 23rd of July at 1844 Zulu by a 9-3 vote, the UN Ways and Means Committee suspended all GDI funding pending outcome. Command directive attached.
Nod forces severely damaged GDI base in your area. Critical shortage of weapons and manpower. Find GDI base and return it to operational status.
Now this is at the very start, where nobody knows what the Nod is doing, why the Nod is doing, and if the Nod are really the baddies.
Acknowledge. Ready. Moving out. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Moving out. Acknowledge. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Found Tiberium, that's good.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Yes, sir.
Did you play some Warzone?
Affirmative.
What do you mean with Warzone? I'm pretty sure you're not talking about the Warzone that I'm thinking of. Oh, okay. You have to be a little more specific because Warzone is actually a game. Oh, well, there goes off my infantry. Not Poland Warzone, no. No, Warzone is actually a game. Warzone 2100. Which is another RTS that I used to play. It's pretty good. It's quite interesting as well. But, you know, I was like, surely you don't mean that. Where's the Super GDI base? Oh, certainly not here. It might be on the right here, or it might be past the river, for all I know. Because honestly, I don't remember much about this game. I used to play Red Alert a lot, but this one, not that much.
Roger.
Used to play it a little bit, but... Oh, there's some kind of base. And considering the fact that there's no Archer coming back in and out, it's probably mine. Oh god, I know what mission it is.
Right away, sir.
Oh!
Right away, sir. Moving out.
I think I know what mission it is.
New construction options.
Oh fuck. Well then. Add the necessities.
Sir, affirmative. Yes, sir.
Actually, how expensive are they? 500? Actually, it's probably gonna be cheaper than repairing this thing. Or this thing for that matter. I should repair these two though, right away. Just do that, just do that. Wait, that doesn't exist yet. Okay, never mind, I have to repair them manually. That's a feature that doesn't exist here yet. Just do that.
Building on hold. Cancel. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Unit ready. Unit ready.
This mission is not easy.
Let's get back to equal justice. Increase
Unit
clearance
ready.
position.
Building.
Let's get
Yes, sir.
let's get back to equal justice.
Moving out.
Unit ready.
Repeat.
Building.
Let's get back to equal justice. Increase fear and suspicion.
Unit
Repeat.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Increase fear and suspicion.
Vehicle reporting.
Just do it up.
Every encounter. Yes, sir. It's going to be much more difficult. Repeat.
Building.
Every encounter is going to be much more difficult.
Building.
Repeat.
Gentlemen, this is about combat. Gentlemen, this.
Building.
Gentlemen, this.
Gentlemen, this is about combat.
Yes, sir. Moving out, sir.
Unit
Just
ready.
do that. Just do that.
Complete.
Just do it up.
Moving out. Waiting orders. Vehicle reporting.
I'm going to try to take out this bridge, which I think is the only way from here to here. So this would be the only front that I have to defend at that point.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Unit reporting.
Which would be rather useful.
Moving out. Yes, sir.
Then again, I don't know if I can actually take out the bridges in this game. I don't know if that's in the game yet, or if that's just in Red Alert and onwards.
Moving out. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Reporting. Not a problem. Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Not a problem. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Building. Unit ready. Building.
I really hope I can destroy that.
Unit ready. Building.
If not, it's going to be a pain.
Unit ready.
Ready and waiting. Right away, sir. Unit reporting.
Building. Unit ready.
Nope. Does not seem to be the case.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Maybe just not hitting the right tile. Also, this game franchise and series actually has the one mech that I see feasible. That I see as feasible.
Yes, sir.
So, that's also going to be a thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Waiting no vehicle reporting. Unit reporting.
Enemy tank!
Building.
Unit moving out. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Roger.
Nope, can't be broken.
Yes, sir. Moving. Vehicle reporting. Moving out. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unit reporting.
Construction complete.
Waiting orders. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
I need to wait for money.
Yes,
Might
sir.
actually
Yes,
be
sir.
able to shout a little bit.
Reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
So try that.
Roger. You got it. Right away, sir. Moving out. You got it. You got it. Moving out. Moving out.
They're building a new vehicle.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Another one.
Roger. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Unit reporting.
Na 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 na.
Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Affirmative. Right away, sir.
Push past the bridge.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Kill the infantry first, though. Get him.
Yes, sir. You got it.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I can probably get air support if I destroy these.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Because that's a consistent thing usually. Come on! Don't drive over my infantry, you can't.
Building.
Affirmative.
I'm hit.
Yes, sir.
Ba, 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 ba,
Unit ready.
ba, ba, ba,
Building.
ba.
On hold. Building.
I'm a mechanical man.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
I'm a mechanical man.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Awaiting orders.
Building.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out.
Okay, that's the top of the map. So they'll have a base right here. There's another A battery.
Moving out. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Got it. Yes,
Unit
yes,
lost.
sir. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unit reporting.
Unit
I'm a
ready.
mechanical man.
Building.
Any other anti-aircraft guns that I can reach from here?
Unit ready. Building.
Not a
Oh,
problem.
Unit
Tank.
ready.
Yes, sir.
and there's an AA gun. So I wasn't wrong.
Building.
Yes,
Unit ready.
Don't get driven over.
Unit lost.
reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out, sir. Yes, sir.
Where are you going?
Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. And waiting. Yes, sir. You got it. Ready and waiting. Moving out. Waiting or moving out. Moving out.
Na, 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 na.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Yes, sir.
That's what I thought. You have the range for that.
Acknowledge. You got it.
You don't.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Waiting order. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Unit reporting.
I was always convinced it was a Red Alert song. Like, seriously. Always thought that was Red Alert.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Affirmative. Right away, sir.
Bam, bam. Ba, 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 ba.
No mercy. Mercy is for the weak.
Yes, sir. Not a problem. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Unit lost.
Ready and waiting.
Lost.
Affirmative.
Lost.
Right away, sir. You got it. Moving out. Ready and waiting. Not a problem.
Mercy is for the weak.
Lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. You got it. Yes, sir. Roger. Moving out. Reporting. Reporting. Yes, sir. You got it. Yes, sir. Moving out. Reporting out. Acknowledge. Moving out. Ready and waiting. Yes, acknowledge. Acknowledge. You got it. Yes, sir. Not a problem. Yes, sir.
No mercy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mercy is for the weak.
No mercy.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Mercy is for the weak.
Building.
Crunch time.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Ready and moving out. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out.
Building. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Vehicle moving out.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bam, bam,
Moving out.
bam.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out.
There's going to be more air guns anywhere or somewhere.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Question is where? Oh, that's a chest. A crate.
Affirmative.
That's money.
Acknowledged.
That's a lot of money.
Building. Building.
Yes, sir.
Bam, bam,
Unit. Yes,
bam,
sir.
bam.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Right away. Roger. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Mhm.
Construction
sir.
complete.
You got it.
Building. Building. On hold. Building.
Yes, sir. Not a
Unit
problem.
lost.
Ah, there goes the tank. One of them.
Unit ready.
Mhm.
Building.
Mhm.
Waiting orders. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Unit ready. Building.
Gonna put the last of the money into grenadiers,
Unit
and then we'll have a
ready.
sufficient army to eradicate the enemy, I think.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Try to piss them off.
Ready. Building.
Waiting orders. Right away, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Right away, sir. You got it.
Unit ready.
Moving out. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Not a problem. Unit reporting.
That way it's pretty much stuck there until this thing dies, which can happen. My grenades are not, you know,
Reporting.
the most
Yes, sir.
collateral less weapons. Oh, there we go. It's destroyed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
That technician died in the Tiberium fields.
Problem.
Pretty much just a punch of crystals now.
Unit lost.
Unit lost. Unit lost. I don't fucking care, unit lost. Probably should, but I don't.
Moving out. Affirmative. Ready and waiting.
Lost.
Yes, sir.
Why don't I care? This is my final push. This is it.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
And this is a lot of grades.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Not a problem. Got it. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got it.
Oh, one got through. Never mind. It's dead already.
Not a problem. Right away, sir.
A bunch of technicians dying.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Right away, sir. Got it. Not a problem. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Next. Next. By the way, that is what the Nod builds their vehicles from. So now I have a little bit of time to destroy the construction yard before they manage to build a new hand of Nod. There we go. I don't see won't even try to destroy the old truck again. Because I have a better strategy to just make it stop fighting.
Construction complete.
Is it really? Okay, turn around, just go away from it. Unless it's following you.
Roger. Moving out. Affirmative. You got Roger. Affirmative. Not a problem.
Well, never mind, it's not wanting to do it.